Hello friends, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel, and in this video you will learn how to talk to your SQL database using Openai. In this video you will learn how to connect your SQL database and Openai in a way that you can talk to your SQL database in natural way, and then Openai will convert your query into SQL queries, and then we will write a function to execute those SQL query, get the response and format it so that you can understand it in very clear way. So first let's see the demonstration. So I have a gradio UI here, and I'll start with hi, and I'll say get me count of male and female profiles. So in my database I have profiles, fake profiles generated by Python faker package, and if I come here, you can see we have data on the count of individual based on the sex. There are 59 female and 41 males in the database, and if I come here you will see that this kind of query was executed, and let me copy that and let's run it here. And when I run it, hopefully, oh yeah, so here I need to write my database name Openai underscore SQL underscore chatbot dot. When I run it, you will see that we got the same result here, 41 male and 59 female. And before we move forward and understand all the parts that gave us this result, I would like to show you three things. First, I have a community on NAS.io where you can connect to me, and through this community you can get in contact with me as well. Also, I run events on this community which are totally free, and you will gain knowledge from these events as well. Second, in case you download any code or anything from my GitHub repository and use it, then please consider following my profile and giving star to that repository. Third, I have a brand new course on Google Dialogflow Essential version, which is at just 499 rupees. So in case you want to learn building chatbot and get your freelance career started with the chatbot, then you can check out my course on Udemy. The link for my community and my course on Udemy are in the description. Now let's understand the code part. So I have this config.py which reads all the environment variables, and I use the environment variables through this file. Then there is conversation.py. This file handles all the conversation to SQL database through Openai. Then I have this Openai API. All the communication to Openai is done through these two functions. Then I have this prompts.py. Here I have written all the prompts that are used in the code so that I can manage my prompts very efficiently. I can change any prompt from the single entry point. Then I have this utils.py. This utils.py connects my database to the application. So I have all the function related to database written here. Finally, I have this gradio UI, which is the UI we have seen here. And I have single entry point run.py, which will start the application. So basically the way the application works is in 3 simple steps. First, user writes a query. With the help of LLM, we convert the query into SQL query. Second step, we execute the actual query generated by the LLM. Then there will be 2 cases. Either the execution is successful or unsuccessful. Based on any of the scenario, we again go to LLM and generate a response. So in this 3 simple steps, we talk to our SQL database. And let me run the project from the start. So I have this readme.md file. Here I have written all the steps. So the first step I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create new Python virtual environment. Then I will activate my Python virtual environment. Then I'll install all the packages. Oh, it's pip install. Yeah, this will install all the packages. Then I have this env.example file. Here I have written all the variables that are needed to run the application. Openai API key, MySQL user, MySQL password, MySQL host, port, and MySQL DB name, and finally MySQL tables that you want to connect with the chatbot. These tables must be without any spaces and comma separated. Now I hope you understand that if you have any different database than MySQL, you can connect the application to that database as well. Just you need to replace the functions written in utils.py that communicates with your database. So in this way you can create your .env file. Now your .env file is complete. Then you need to run this python generate fake database.py. This will generate a fake database to play around. But in case you have your own database, then you can skip this step. So I'll do that as well. Yeah, so you can see fake database is created successfully here. Now finally I will run the application using uvcon, and this will spin up a local server on port 8000, and when I click on it you will see that gradio UI is running at /gradio. So I'll say gradio, and that will show me this beautiful user interface, and I can start communicating with it. And you can see the responses are pretty fast because we are using GPT 3.5. But in case, let's say your database is huge and oftentimes you face error from Openai saying that the context length is more than 3.5 can handle, then you can move to GPT 4.5 turbo as well, which has I think context length of 128k. Let me ask a tricky question. Can you get me the count of profiles that has letter A in their name? I think that's a pretty complex query, and let's see. Oh, I guess it was not that complex as well. if I run it here, hopefully you will see the I need to write again Openai underscore SQL fake underscore profiles, I guess. Yeah, 86. And I'm not sure, it's taking time to just format the question, but I guess that's okay. We can try one more thing as well. So we have these. Okay, let's try something with birth date. Let's get a count of the profiles whose birthday is between 2001 and 2008. But I'm not sure why we are facing this issue. Maybe my internet, but let's refresh this. We don't want to wait for that. Let's say hi. I guess my internet is causing an issue, so I'm not getting a simple response. But I guess I'll skip this because this works as well, because I have tested it. So I'll wrap the video here. In case you want to get the code I have written here, it is available on my GitHub. I think, yeah, Openai SQL chatbot. So in case you use the code I already have written, please consider giving it a star and follow me on GitHub. That helps. I hope that the content of the video is helpful to you, and in case you find my content helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. That helps. Thank you for watching. Peace.